All right, guys, welcome to Business Coaching Co-op. I am Shelly Turner, and I would like to welcome you to today's meeting. We're going to talk about business building tips, and I am excited to be with you today because it's such a beautiful day here in Mississippi. The sky is really blue. I've got my windows open. I've got my mascot with me, Scrappy. He's he's going to be with us today on our webinar. He's always the one that's real close to me. He likes to sit in my lap, and when he can't sit in my lap, he likes to sit right next to me. So he'll be with us during the webinar today. But today we're going to talk a little bit about building your business and growing your business using sales funnels. You probably heard about sales funnels before, but didn't quite know how to set them up. So that's what we're going to talk about today, sales funnels, and how to actually set them up and what they are, how to set them up, and why they're valuable to your business. So before I go into too much detail, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you a little bit about me. My name is Shelly Turner, and I own a couple of different online businesses, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my credentials, what makes me qualified to even talk about a sales funnel. First of all, I have my bachelor's degree in information technology. I have a master's in business administration. I'm finishing up my doctorate in educational leadership with an emphasis in educational technology. So all of that should tell you I'm pretty good at technology. And I also have my MCP, which is a Microsoft Certified Systems or Microsoft Certified Professional. Then I also have the MCSE and MCSA. And I have one person in my Periscope cast that says it's raining in Tunisia. I'm sorry about that. It is nice here. It's really, really beautiful today. Beautiful blue sky and very, very nice. It's still really cold here in Mississippi, though. I think it's probably around 35 or 40 degrees. We actually had an unseasonably warm Christmas time to where everybody was wearing shorts and walking around, sweating. And then just after Christmas, it turned really fast and got cold. So we're just still trying to kind of get used to the cold. But anyway, about my certifications, I have MCSA as well, which is a Microsoft Certified Systems Administrator, and an MCSE, which is a Systems Engineer. I also have my A+ certification and certification in IC3. All three of those are lower level certifications you can get in one day. The big one is probably the MCSE, which is a Microsoft Certified Systems Engineer. I say all that to say that none of that matters in building a business. Even the MBA, which is a Master's in Business Administration, none of that matters, because everything I did in my MBA course was for big businesses and million-dollar marketing budgets and stuff like that. It never really taught you about ground floor opportunities on the internet and how to start building them from the ground up, and how to use social media marketing and all that kind of stuff. It is crazy. I got a question next week. I'll have a first meeting with my investors. Any suggestions? I'm not sure what kind of company that you are running for investors to invest, but you definitely want to just, I know you're going to do this anyway, but you want to tell them about about your company and what you're going to be able to do for them as investors. I mean, I guess that's the best I can do for you. I had a message that said, "Thanks for ignoring me. I'm so sorry if I ignored anyone. There was no intention to ignore anyone on Periscope. Never, ever an intention to ignore anyone." I have someone that says hi from Ireland. Hello back from the United States, from the southern United States, where we say hi, y'all. I'm also a serial entrepreneur. I start a bunch of businesses. I had somebody ask me earlier that was I the one that made the apps? Yes, that's one of the businesses that I have, is making applications for the iPhone, Android, and Kindle. And that's who's actually sponsoring this webinar, is iCardinal Apps, the company that I own. So of course they're sponsoring it. And and they had a question on how do I build my business. I'm going to talk about sales funnels today, which is really important for any online business. So stick with me, and I'll give you some pointers on how to build a sales funnel. that's going to help really target your audience and funnel them into the buying mode. So give me just a few minutes and I will get started on that. I'm an Amazon author, and I've written 4 different books on Amazon. You can actually look me up. If you look up on Amazon and type in Shelly Turner, you'll see my 4 books that I've written. And I've got a 5th book coming out, and I'm super excited about it. I've started doing book signings, which is really exciting. That's really cool to do. I'm also a Udemy instructor, which means I create courses for Udemy and put them up for sale. I'm a former high school biology teacher, and I did teach high school biology until about 1.5 years ago when I had my right leg amputated above the knee. And since then, I've actually been recovering from the amputation. And after the amputation, I tried to figure out what can I do to keep myself busy, because obviously I'm not going to be able to be in the classroom for a while. And that's when I started iCardinal Apps, which is my app company. And I also started doing my Udemy courses and stuff like that. I had a message that says, "Oh dear, that's terrible. I'm so sorry." Actually, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it, but it's actually a wonderful thing. I was in so much pain before the amputation that it was something that I actually chased down the doctors and asked them to do. It wasn't anything that they put on the table. It was something that I put on the table and chased it for a long time and said, "Please, can you just consider this?" And I have another question. Do you think Tunisia can be the next hotspot in Africa? Just asking. I don't really know. I don't know a lot about the economics in Africa. I don't know a lot about Tunisia, so I wish I could answer you, but I'm not sure. Really, with such incredible internet capability, anywhere is a hotspot to me. If you're starting a small business on the internet and wanting to scale it up, and the internet's the way to go. So it doesn't matter if you're in Tunisia or anywhere else in Africa. If you've got internet access, you're wide open to any business you want to start on the internet. It is absolutely incredible. I mean, even people that have live in countries where the internet is monitored and controlled, you still have wide open opportunities because of the fact that the internet is just all over the world. So it's incredible to me what you can do on the internet, including these businesses where you can create courses and you can write books and you can, it's just incredible. And message says, "But I'm only 22. Are there any problems?" No, oh my gosh. I have a nephew that is 12, and he's writing his first book. It's an absolute incredible opportunity for him, because he's a really good writer at 12, to write his own book, and then I can publish it for him on Amazon. And there's a way to publish that gets that gets it available on Books A Million and Barnes & Noble, which are 2 of the biggest booksellers, and besides Amazon. And at 12 years old, he'll be a published writer. I'm so excited. I can't wait till we get that done for him. He's still working on the book, so it'll take a while. Maybe 13 before he actually gets to publish, or 14 before he gets to publish it, because he's got a long way to go to finish. And at 12 years old, he's not real motivated to sit down and actually do it. But he's an American. I'm not. Yes, it doesn't matter if you're an American. Get it done. You know, one of the things I've learned, and I'll talk about this a little bit, is you can do a lot of things to say, but I can't for this reason, and I can't for that reason. I'm seeing, as I continue into this process of building my business, that it doesn't matter where you're at, what your age is. Really, the only thing that matters to me is your level of motivation. How motivated are you? When you wake up in the morning, what do you decide you're going to do that morning? Or do you wake up and say, "Well, shoot, it's not going to happen for me anyway, so I'm not going to do what I need to do"? Nope. If you can wake up in the morning and say, "All right, my goal is to have $1 million business in 3 years. So today I'm going to do this step, and this step." Now, I understand that today I'm not going to be at $1 million, but the steps that I take are going to get me to the $1 million business 3 years down the road. So if you're waking up and consistently doing those steps, you're going to be able to knock it out. All right. So moving on, enough about me. Let's go ahead and move on to some information about a sales funnel, because to me, this is really valuable when you're doing any internet business. So when I say sales funnel, what exactly do I mean by a sales funnel? Well, what it is a way to kind of uh, I don't know, hold on a second. Let me get my pen started. What it is for me is a way to really funnel in your customers so that you get them ready to buy. It is important that you get them ready to buy, and you want to have quality products for them to buy. So you set up this sales funnel, and I'm trying to get my pen to write on screen. So just bear with me for just a minute while I go through some technical things. All right, so when you're setting up a sales funnel, you're trying to direct your customers exactly where you want them to go. So what you're going to do is you're first going to build a landing page. And I was going to draw this out, but the pen is not working, so we're just going to talk it out. Best way to do it, talk it out. So you're going to build a landing page, and this is going to be a simple page. You've seen these before, where you land on the page and it says, do you want to build your dream business? Sign in here and get a free report on how to build your business. And then there's a little box that asks you for your email address and your name, and then you hit submit. That's a landing page. And if it's got something that you're giving away to the person that's filling in their email, it's actually also called a lead magnet. That's the item that's on the page is called a lead magnet. And that can be a little 1 or 2 page report that you make that coincides with the message that you have on that page. So you've got this little page and it says, build your dream business. Just sign in here. We'll send you a message that has this report on it, and it'll have everything you need to start building your dream business. And of course, you give so little information that people are like, oh, yeah, okay, I want a dream business. I'm going to sign in. So they put their name in and they put their email address in and they hit submit. So that's a landing page. So they put their email in and it takes them to the second page. This is page number 2, where now they've got a product on that page that they can buy, right? So let's say that you've given them a little report on 10 dream businesses you could build in a day. Okay, that's a simple little 2-page report, one or 2-page report. The second page leads them to a bigger report that says, now let me give you all the tips and strategies to build a business in a viable business that makes you $5,000 in 30 days. So now you've got a bigger product. It's worth more money. You can sell it, right? Not give it away. So the second page is a product page that has a bigger book on it, and they buy it, say $7. Okay, so you've got a price on there of $7. So here's the next big thing is if they say no, they go down to the buy now button, and there's a little thing right below it that says no thanks. If they say no, it will take them to another page that gives them another offer. Okay, so even though they didn't buy that one, you can turn around and it could actually be a service as well. That was a really good question. You can give them another opportunity to buy something that you have. If they say yes, you can lead them to a third page that actually supplements the thing that they bought. So let's say they bought a report on how to build a $5,000 business in 30 days. The second thing you can try to sell them is a video course on how to do that. So now you've got the freebie that you gave them, you got a $7 book that they bought, and now you can do, I don't know, a $497 video series. And then if they buy the video series, you can send them to another page that sells them a $1,000 coaching session. So that's a sales funnel. And you can do that as a service. There's a lot of services out there that do that for you. Or if you're good at building websites, you can do it on your own. One of the services that I use to work with sales funnels is JVZoo. And I've actually created a course on Udemy that teaches you how to use JVZoo to set up items as a seller. And I teach how to use private label right products as a way to create your products quickly and easily. And what you can do is you can go to companies that sell private label products and purchase one that you can change and tweak and make it fit what you want it to say and do, because you have those rights when you buy a PLR product. And then you just go ahead and put it up for sale and do the follow-up videos as an upsell, and then do the coaching as another upsell. So there's services out there that do that. I think ClickBank might have a sales funnel as well, but I'm not sure. But sales funnels are really important in your business, and they're important for a couple reasons. First of all, you're funneling that person in to buy. So you've enticed them with a lead magnet. Now you're selling them a product, and then you're upselling them a product that goes with the first product they bought. And then you're going to try to upsell them again with the product that they bought as an upsell and the regular product. So it's a really neat system to set up. And if you do it right, it looks pretty good and it works pretty good. And the person on Periscope says, has to go. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. You're great to be here. Have a great day. But sales funnels are really important to business if you're online, because it really directs that person. And I've been in some sales funnels too, where they've been just masterfully set up, where you hit that lead magnet, and then you hit the product that's for sale, and then you hit the upsell, and then the next upsell. So I've done things where I've gotten a lead magnet, I've gotten a book, I bought the videos that go with the book, and then I bought the coaching that goes with the videos and the book. So I think it's a great system to set up, and very important to do when you're running a business, for sure. So that was what I wanted to talk to you about today. I do want to talk a little bit about the app business, which is, of course, our sponsor, iCardinal Apps. Remember that if you like to build apps, or you want to start your own company to build apps, you can use iCardinal Apps to do that. Just go to iCardinalApps.com and set up an account, and you can start building applications and start building your own business. I've also got a coaching program coming out in less than a month called the App Foundation. And in that company, we will be coaching you and guiding you and building your own application business from the ground up, including how to get that LLC, how to get your tax ID license, your employer identification number, your Dun & Bradstreet number, everything you need to get started to set you up as a legit business, so you can go in and really hit it fast when you get started. And then, of course, we'll drive it home with teaching how to build those applications using the templates first, and then changing those templates to make the applications unique to the businesses that you're selling them to. Super easy business to get into. Honestly, even if you don't have programming or coding experience, it's still a super easy to get a company to build and get into and build from the ground up, and to find customers. Applications are definitely where it's at. And honestly, when I go into businesses, it's so funny, because there's just almost every business was like, I thought about getting an app. I've been thinking about getting an app. And it doesn't take me a lot of effort to sell them on the idea of getting an app. So I'm excited about you being here today. Thank you for attending, all the people on Webinar Jam and all the people on Periscope. And I hope to see you again tomorrow for Tech Tip Thursday. We'll be doing some really neat tech tips to kind of get you up and going on your business. And then, of course, Friday is Free for All Friday, where we just kind of answer questions in general about business, and we'll get you up and running as fast as we can. Y'all have a great day today, and I hope to see you tomorrow on Business Coaching Co-op. Don't forget to check out iCardinalApps.com and check out the site at theappfoundation.com. It will be going live in about 30 days.